Hey, how's it going everybody? It's Tanner here and welcome to the very first video in my series of elemental voting. In this series of videos, my goal is to go ahead and determine which elemental power of the ninja is the most popular amongst the Ninjago fanbase, or at least the fanbase that follows me. But yeah, in today's video we're going to be talking about the very first element of that, and that is fire. Just a reminder before we get started here, the Master of Fire t-shirts and phone cases are still on sale, and they will be on sale for some time. Feel free to check that out down below in the description if you want to go ahead and support your fire team even more. So jumping right into it, where did the elemental power of fire come from? Well, fire, of course, like all elemental powers, dates back several years in Ninjago's history, but the very first, named user of fire that we actually know of is Rei, who of course is Kai's father. Rei used the elemental power of fire during the Serpentine War, as well as the battle against the Time Twins for a small amount of time, and eventually he would go to lose that elemental power, and Kai inherited it from his father. With Kai as the fire ninja, he was, the primary character of the Ninjago series for at least a small period of time until Lloyd took over, but it would make sense. Fire in other sorts of media is definitely associated with, the main character. Whenever you look at something that has sort of elemental-based characters, fire is usually one of them that stands out, if not actually holds the leader position in the entire ensemble cast. But in Ninjago, that's really not the case. It used to be, but now it's not really anymore. Fire was one of the original 4 elemental powers to exist within Ninjago, as Kai was one of the first 4 ninja, and throughout the entire series we've seen Kai use various amounts of fire in various amounts of ways. It is of course associated with many weapons and vehicles, including the Sword of Fire, the elemental blade of fire. I guess you could say the techno blade of fire. It really didn't have a specific element, but it was definitely fire themed. And in future seasons, when there wasn't, a main weapon to go along with the name of fire, Kai just simply used it in tandem with his weapon. He definitely knows how to combine fire and whatever weapon he's holding to create a deadly, attack against his opponent. We've seen that done multiple times before, and like other elemental powers, we've seen fire being used with various forms of martial arts as well. Spinjitzu, Air Jitsu are, a few notable titles, but we have not seen yet Forbidden Spinjitzu in the fire form. We have not seen that yet, as Kai didn't really have his powers when Forbidden Spinjitzu was an opportunity, so I'm sure we'll see that later before the actual ice chapter ends. Fire also is, unusually enough, associated with a villain, this time being Esphira and her army of Pyro Vipers. Overall, the elemental power of fire might be one of the most prominent elements in all of Ninjago. It has a mainstay on the ninja team, and it has a lot of interesting history buried within Ninjago's lore. So I hope you enjoyed this brief look at the elemental power of fire in Ninjago, and if you're willing to vote for your fire team, leave a comment with the VoteFire tag down below. It can be associated with the comment in any way you'd like, but just make sure you use these exact words. If you choose to vote for fire, your vote will be counted and will be tallied when the actual votes have come to a close. But if fire is not your preferred element and is not your preferred team, feel free to choose from one of these other tags as well. Again, the comment section of this video and every video in the series will be used for voting for these elements, and again at the end of the series I will tally them all up and determine which element wins. Also, don't forget to check out the t-shirts down below in the description if you feel like representing your team even further. With that being said though, that'll just about do it for this video here, so thank you so much for watching this one. If you enjoyed the video, as always, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up rating, and of course remember to hit the subscribe button if you've not done so already. Once again guys, the comment section is there for the various discussions that you would like to have regarding this topic, or if you just had a comment of a general nature, that's fine as well. In the description you'll find the links towards my other forms of social media, whether it be my Twitter, my Instagram, my Patreon, or my merch. Be sure to support me on all those platforms if you would like to. With all that being said, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Once again, my name is TannerFishies, and with that I bid you farewell.